Hello everybody, it is I, Foodle, and welcome back to the storage facility. So, sorry if my voice sounds a little weirder than usual. I've been sick here the past day or two, and I'm still kind of getting over it, but I've had these things arrive, and I'm just itching to get into them. So my first thought was I was going to record it yesterday when I was, like, really sick, and just do a voiceover after the fact. But I was like, you know what, I'll wait a little bit, and I'm feeling good enough today to open up some pops. So these are actually what I thought was going to be two different videos, because I did one order from Funko, but I kind of underestimated how long it would take for Funko to send me something when everything I ordered was in stock. Drastically underestimated how long it would take for Hot Topic to send me something they didn't have in stock. So this actually wasn't supposed to get here for another, what? 2 weeks? I think it said the 15th was as soon as they'd start actually getting what's in here. So not gonna quite get into like what this is yet, but I will go ahead and open this up right here. Or actually, maybe I'll hold off, because usually the way they package things in this, honestly, I think what's in here is a little cooler than what's gonna be in here. So we'll go ahead and pop this open. I'm gonna, like, not speak for, like, several hours after filming this, because I'm feeling my voice already fatiguing again. That's what started this whole thing. Some bubble wrap. Amazing. Alright. So we'll go ahead and show that first. So this right here is what got me free shipping on my order. And I wasn't gonna get it, but I was like, for $5. Such a weird little thing. This is the Bitty Pop Blacklight Freddy. Or Bitty Pop Deluxe. It's just a little Blacklight Freddy on the blacklight background, and it's just this tiny little guy. So I'm gonna open him up here. There we go. So here he is, little Blacklight Freddy. It looks like there's a little stand where you can put another pop as well. So I'm wondering if you can't take Blacklight Freddy here off. Okay, so I can take this little stand off. So let me try something, because I actually do have a few Bitty Pops that I got from Hot Topic. And yeah, I didn't even see. They actually have little bases at the bottom that click out. How cool is that? Okay, so I actually can, like, they're actually, like, I like play sets. So there's, yeah, and it won't, there we go. There's Deadpool and Freddy Fazbear hanging out. That's kind of funny. That's kind of cute. That's fun. I like that, actually. I'll leave them as intended, though. I don't, Bitty Pop isn't something I intend to mess with too much, just because it's a little much for what they pay for. I do want to see if I can get this Freddy out, though. It looks like it can. I'm just unable to do so currently. But yeah, little Bitty Freddy Pop, Blacklight. That's pretty cute. That's fun. Right. So we now have two boxes. We're gonna take a gamble and guess that this box is going to have more packaging in it. And it does not. Okay, so let's see. Which one do we want to do? We'll do this last, because like I said, that's a little more exciting to me. So we'll do that one last, and go ahead and get into this first. And you're just gonna see everything as is right on top, but here it is, a FNAF pack opening. This is every single FNAF pop minus the Wizards and Ruined Roxy, who I already have, actually have signed. These are every single pop you can order on Funko's website, FNAF related, minus the exceptions I just gave. Actually, we'll do this. Woo! So here we have, it's the 10th anniversary movie Freddy, movie Foxy, movie Bonnie, movie Chica, and then the Christmas Snow Chica, and the Balloon Circus Balloon Bonnie. So a pretty fun little set here. We'll go ahead and take all these out of box real fast and show you a closer look at them. Alright, so the first one here is Movie Freddy, and wow, this is such an improvement upon past Freddy Fazbear figures. This is a very clean figure. I really like his design. It's a lot more accurate than previous figures, not having those top teeth. Has some weird sculpting error here on the side, I noticed, but that's, you know, fine. It can tend to happen. And despite the fact I'm pretty sure he can stand on his own, these figures all come with a really cool plated 10-year anniversary base. So you can actually clip him right there into his little base, and he'll stand like so, which is such a cool, neat little detail. I love this base as well. I thought they just like printed it on there, but no, it's actually like embroidered a little bit. Amazing first impression thus far with these movie-based pops. It is interesting to me though how this is still Pop Games and not Pop Movies, since yeah, these are based off of the Five Nights at Freddy's movie designs. Which, to be fair, they're just based off the game designs. I'm not going to take the base out for every single one of these just because, you know, they all have the same base. But here's Movie Foxy, again, a whole lot more accurate than the previous Foxy figures. Pretty cool. The hair tufts do feel a little awkward, like you can kind of tell that they just used the base Foxy mold they had and add the tufts to it. It's still a pretty cool pop, and I definitely do like this design. Like I said, the tufts here feel a little awkward, but other than that, it is a really, really cool figure. Next up we have Movie Bonnie, who's actually packaged in here a lot differently. And here he is with his really cool guitar. The first time we've ever seen Bonnie with his guitar in pop form. Weird paint gulp glip right there, but other than that, yeah, a very cool figure. He does feel a little bald, like I don't know why he doesn't have any eyebrows.
This can be chalked up to the fact that Bonnie has in fact never had eyebrows, and I am just a fake fan.
But other than that, he is still a very, very clean pop, and definitely a nice Bonnie figure. Yeah, really cool. Next figure we have here is Movie Chica, who definitely has a weird beak. I don't know how I feel about that beak, but a little cupcake there as well. Unfortunately, the teeth are not colored on it. Again, a very clean build. I really like the expression on it. It really suits the FNAF movie style of characters very well. The bib is really nice and clean there, and yeah, overall, like again, just another really cool figure. I like these a lot. These are very, very clean figures and very nice set to have for the 10th anniversary. Again, kind of wish they were under the Pop Movies line, but I suppose that makes sense. It says 10 years, and you don't want to confuse people being like, well, the movie just came out. What do you mean 10 years? You know, 10 years of Five Nights at Freddy's, so I guess that makes a little sense why they wouldn't. But still, it would have been cool, because then we would have had Five Nights at Freddy's in Pop Movies, Pop Games, and Pop Books. But, you know, I haven't even looked at the back of the box. But yeah, the back of the box, there it is, all 4 characters that we have, plus the 2 anniversary exclusives with Marionette, which we covered in the last FNAF Pop video, and another one that we'll get to here in just a second. So thinking about it, I probably should have done those last. I was a little excited, you can't blame me. So we'll go ahead and get over to probably the weirdest one. This is Balloon Bonnie, and this is from the Balloon Circus set of pops. You can see all these in the background. The only one I actually have is Balloon Bonnie. But these are from what is presumed to be a canceled game, or at least a heavily delayed game. Rumored to be developed by Steelwool. Here he is, Balloon Bonnie. A very clean figure. I definitely like this figure, and I like the design. I'm just confused on like why it exists, like what it was. My guess is like it was an anniversary game, because there's a book that came out recently with a lot of these characters' designs in them. And so my guess is what happened was that there's a game being developed for the anniversary, or like when it was close to coming out, something came up with the artist who drew the characters, which are what we see in the sticker book. The game got delayed indefinitely, so we might see it get remade again in the future. We might not. It just might be like these are products from a canceled game. But Balloon Circus was definitely a thing that existed that was real at some point, and these are characters from it. And it looks like we got figures before the game, which, you know, it's kind of security breach all over again. And now for the last pop, which is probably the coolest one, honestly, is Snow Chica. I was very hesitant about getting some of the Christmas pops just because I wasn't sure about how I felt about them. It's a very heavy figure, but Snow Chica is definitely the best one of the set, hands down. This is just so cool. Look at the detail on the snowman with the little button eyes and the carrot beak, wearing little mittens and the hat. This is a heavily detailed figure. Whose head looks like it will pop up if you try rotating it, so don't do that. Very, very cool figure, like it a lot. And you can see here in the back, they also do have Gingerbread Foxy, which is probably going to be the next one I really try to go for. But of course, eventually I do want to get all of them, because I'm trying to complete the FNAF set, so. Alright, and that is it for my box from Funko. So overall, a pretty cool haul, and definitely some nice additions to the FNAF set. Now let's get into my little box here from Hot Topic. If we look here, we actually get... Boom! Oh, wow. This is the Withered Golden Freddy Hot Topic exclusive 10th anniversary FNAF pop. It is the last 10th anniversary pop I needed to have, all of them. So yeah, it was these 4 movie ones, the puppet and Withered Golden Freddy that made up the 10th anniversary set. And yeah, this is a very, very cool figure. Already going for a decent little... Oh, hey, look at that. He actually has like a tiny little Freddy Fazbear on there. None of the other Pops had that. That's cool. Look at him. That is so cool. And he also kind of goes in very well with the Withered line as well, because this is like technically the 5th Withered animatronic. So we actually have every single Withered now, thanks to this Pop here. Got a crooked jaw there. The texturing is really, really cool, but different from the Withereds. So it's distinctful, and yeah, the exclusives usually do have like a higher detail to them, unless they're Snow Chica. Very cool, like it a lot. And can you hear that my voice is starting to give out a bit? So I kind of have to wrap things up and probably rest for a little bit. And with that, there is the entire pop wall of everything I got today. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you all in the next video when I'm hopefully not sick anymore. But yeah, so I'll see you all in the next one, and goodbye.